I'm Morgan, and today I wanted to talk about the time that me and Daphne saw something that we couldn't explain. It was really weird. This is probably one of the most odd experiences that I've ever had in my life because it was just really unsettling. So when I was, I think, 11 or 12, my parents had they had gone out of state to do something, and so my grandma was babysitting me, my younger sister, and our two cats. We had Junie Megan, who you may remember. She passed away in April of 2022. And then we also had a very small gray cat. Her name was Daphne. She passed away a few years back. But Daphne was like the sweetest she was such a sweetie kid. She was so sweet-tempered, soft-tempered. She would never hurt, other than when she would push Junie Megan out of the food bowl because she wanted the food. Junie Megan was much more, stood her ground. Daphne was someone who, if something was going, wrong, she would flee. She would never hurt a fly. Daphne would never hurt a fly. And so we were staying at my grandma's house, and one time I was holding Daphne in my arms, and remember, she was she was a gentle kitty. She did not like when I tried to dress her up in doll clothes, by the way. She did not like that. I was holding her in my arms going down the hallway, and both of us okay, so I remember she started clawing. She was clawing my arms, trying to jump away, and I stood there with it's the hairs on the back of my neck. It's such a, that's a cliche saying about, the hairs on the back of your neck stand on end, which is sometimes used in writing, but it's, the back of my neck, felt funny. It felt prickly and weird, and I was, literally petrified. I was shocked by something, I couldn't move. And we had both been looking at the end of the hall, and there was this, it was, a circle the size of a doorknob, because if I remember correctly, it was it was about the size of the doorknob, because I think it was blocking the doorknob. It was this, I don't quite know if I would describe it as black or as the absence of color, the absence of light is. It was this thing, this circle thing that just, it was there for 1 second, and then it was gone. But it was just it was unsettling. I know I saw it because the cat also was reacting to something. We both saw this thing. And so that's one of those things where it's I've been playing this, what's the word, what's the game Phasmophobia lately, and so that brought that back to my mind, because I've been playing these spooky, scary games, and it reminded me that's right, I had this one weird experience happen when I was 11 or 12, and it's it was just so it's unsettling. I don't know 100% what it was. I may never know, but it's just it was so weird. And it's I know it wasn't in my head because the cat was there too, and that cat was one who Daphne would never hurt people, so she wouldn't be clawing at me out of nowhere unless something was also bothering her. So she saw whatever that thing was. It was this circle, black lack of color lightness thing, just blocking the doorknob of the hallway closet. And it was just, it's unsettling. It's something where it's I think that will probably stick in my brain forever. And I thought it was weird. Yeah, I wanted to share that story. I don't really have an explanation for what it is or was or whatever. I thought it was a cool, lived experience that the world might find interesting to hear about. Maybe I should have saved this for Halloween time, because people like unexplained things around Halloween. But yeah, I hope that you are having a great day, and hopefully this entertained you if nothing else. Bye!